You're telling us you were in a gustnado.
Yeah, down in southern Oregon. This is quite a while ago, but it was on a baseball field like that, station softball game, and it lifted up one of the batting cages and started blowing it away. So I was like helping one of our sales managers with his little kids, and it's scary. It can do a lot of damage. Now, you were asking.
I know you'll know the answer. The difference between that and a dust devil. I guess it's heat, probably, right?
It is. Dust devils form like over open fields, and usually on a warm day when you get what we call differential heating. So you might get a field that's all dirt that heats up more than, say, a line of trees nearby. So it's that temperature difference that creates the updraft and then the swirl that you get with a dust devil. This was more like straight line winds that come down from a shower or a thunderstorm, but then pick up some circulation and do some damage like we saw.
But over like that too. Right?
Yeah, really quick, really fleeting, but damaging nonetheless. Yeah. None of that happening now, at least. We got that going for us, but there was some pretty good rain in downtown Portland. This is from our Wells Fargo Skycam, just hammering the lens there with rain. We picked up quite a bit of rain downtown, and this is when this really strong cell moved through southeast Portland and then down towards Lake Oswego and Oregon City and down towards Stafford, and that produced a bunch of rain as well. So it was a very, very rainy day. Meanwhile, up in the Cascades, it's all about the snow. 6 inches new. Here we are on the 2nd of May, 6 inches new just today. And the snowpack is right about 110 to 115% of average for May 1st up on Mount Hood. Here's the difference between April 1st and May 1st. Now, we were at about 70 to 75% of average back on April 1st, but look, 110% at Timberline, 114% at Meadows, and up at Mount Rainier, much the same story. Big increase from 78% of average on the 1st of April to 102% now on May 1st. Now, the middle of April, our snowpack in terms of the actual snowfall on the ground was a little bit higher than what we have now. These numbers were higher, but the percentages, the percent of average, was lower. So this is really good news for our water supply going into summer. The fact that it's May 1st, not April 1st, when our snowpack usually peaks, but a month later, and we're still running well above average. That's definitely good news there. Okay, on Doppler radar, a few showers over the Cascades, a little bit over the Coast Range, but largely we have dried out, and we're going to stay dry for a couple of days. Down in Aurora, 0.03 of an inch. Hillsboro really got hammered, half an inch there. Interestingly enough, the airport a 1/10 of an inch, but as I mentioned, here in downtown Portland, I measured a 1/3 of an inch of rain here. So really variable amounts is often the case when you have showers like this. Some places get hit hard, other places get missed. Hit 60 in Portland today. Common number around the state, 63 in the Dalles and 64 in Ontario, the two hot spots. So just enough of a wedge of high pressure to keep us dry for a couple of days before we see another storm jump out of the Gulf of Alaska and bring us more cool, wet weather at the end of the week and into the weekend. But tomorrow looks good. Clouds in the morning, then they break up. Wednesday looks good, but then Thursday in the morning, this system comes in. That's going to be a very rainy Thursday and a rainy Friday with the potential for thunderstorms Friday. Oh, did I mention the weekend will be rainy? Yes, it will, as this cool, wet spring that we are enduring continues. There are some indications that next week it'll warm up and dry out. I'll get onto that in just a second. But look, not much rain between now and Thursday, then suddenly whammo, an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches in the valleys and potentially 3 at the coast. So that's a lot of rain, even in the middle of winter. But for May, that's really a lot of rain. So this is Sunday. Cool air over the northwest, but it's beginning to get centered farther east and pushing out. So we may see warmer and drier air next week. We could also stay in more of a cool northerly flow, drier, but still cool. We'll have to wait and see how that shapes up. Tomorrow, clouds in the morning, then partly sunny, getting up to 62, so close to what we did today, just a little bit warmer. It is 52 right now, freezing level 4,500 feet. On the coast, partly sunny, highs in the mid-50s there. It'll be warmer than today. For the valleys, morning clouds and then sun, and about 63 in Salem. Up in the Cascades, a couple more inches of snow overnight, so if you want to ski tomorrow, it's going to be really good. Yet again, central and eastern Oregon, very windy early and then becoming sunny and the wind will die down. And for the Gorge, also clouds west and then sunshine at up to about 60. For Portland, showers have largely ended. Still some in East County and then mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly sunny, 62 tomorrow. But we bounce up to 73 on Wednesday. It's just another one-hit wonder there in the 70s. That's all we've been able to muster so far this spring, it seems. And after that cool stretch Thursday through Sunday, should warm up Monday, but I do have the flowers there for Mother's Day.